Hello, and thank you for joining us on ERi-TV. This is English News Broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at 10:30 p.m. Today is Thursday, 26th of January, 2023. First, the top stars. President Isaias met and held talks with Russian Foreign Minister. Modern medical equipment in the southern region. Rwanda fires at Democratic Republic of Congo fighter jets, claiming violation. Malawi cholera death toll passes 1,000 as outbreak spreads. President Isaias met and held talks with Sergei Lavrov. President Isaias Afwerki in the afternoon hours of today, 26 January, received at the State House Russian delegation led by Mr. Sergei Lavrov, Minister of Foreign Affairs. At the meeting, President Isaias indicating that the illusion to generate global unipolar system has totally failed and called for integrated effort to resist and combat the hegemonic and colonial history that had put the world into jeopardy. President Isaias also said that the war in Ukraine is vivid evidence and ultimate attempt of their erroneous hegemonic and dominance policy. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, on his part, said that the war in Ukraine is between groups of Western countries led by the U.S. and the Russian Federation, underlining that the Western countries, including leaders of Germany and France, have confirmed that they have been preparing for the war since 2014. Mr. Lavrov said that the peace initiative that Russia took was not in conformity with their strategic interest, and as a result, they resorted to escalate the war. Mr. Lavrov also said that the group of Friends in Defense of the UN Charter that incorporates 20 countries, including Russian Federation and Eritrea, have stated their stand on the war to the UN. Regarding bilateral relations, Mr. Lavrov expressed his country's readiness to cooperate with Eritrea in the sector of energy, mining, information technology, education, and health. President Isaias, on his part, said that Eritrea will give priority to the identified sectors of cooperation and work for their implementation. Foreign Minister Lavrov, accompanied by Foreign Minister Osman Saleh, Presidential Advisor Mr. Yamane Gabrab, and Mr. Yamane Gabrameskal, Minister of Information, visited the Pushkin Monument and put wreath. The senior delegation of the Russian Federation, led by Foreign Minister Mr. Sergei Lavrov, comprising Mr. Mikhail Bogdanov, Deputy Foreign Minister, arrived in Massawa in the morning hours of today for one-day official visit to Eritrea. Upon arrival at the Massawa International Airport, Mr. Sergei Lavrov and his delegation were accorded warm welcome by Mr. Osman Saleh, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Presidential Advisor Mr. Yamane Gabrab, and other senior government officials, as well as Mr. Igor Mozgo, Ambassador of the Russian Federation to the Eritrea. Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov will meet President Isaias Afwerki and discuss on strengthening bilateral relations as well as regional developments of interest to the two countries. Mr. Osman Saleh and Mr. Sergei Lavrov are expected to conduct joint press conference in the evening hours of today in Massawa. At an activity assessment meeting conducted on 25th January in Mandafera, the Ministry of Health branch in the southern region reported that the introduction of modern medical equipment and health facilities is contributing in the provision of commendable health service to the public. Dr. Emmanuel Mihret-Ab, head of the office branch, said that as part of the effort to develop the capacity of health facilities, 5 hospitals in the region have been equipped with modern medical facilities and providing praiseworthy health service to the public. Pointing out that the cervical cancer vaccination program has been successful by 93%, Dr. Emmanuel said that pre- and postnatal treatment as well as vaccination program to mothers and children has increased, and as a result, the deaths of mothers and children has declined significantly. According to the report presented at the meeting, HIV/AIDS infection has been reduced to 0.1%, cure rate of TB has reached 93.6%, and eye surgery has been carried out on 1,300 citizens. Mr. Habta Abtesfatsion, governor of the region, on his part, commending for the development of health service provision and the commitment of health practitioners, expressed readiness of the regional administration to play due part to address demands of health facilities and community-based participation. Speaking at the occasion, Mrs. Amna Nur Hussein, Minister of Health, called for integrated efforts in the effort to control the prevalence of communicable and non-communicable diseases in general, and that of ensuring the health of mothers and children. In the southern region, there are 1 referral hospital, 7 community hospitals, 9 health centers, 43 health stations, as well as 2 clinics. The Massawa Subzone Administration reported that in 2022, commendable environmental sanitation has been conducted and use of latrines has increased to over 96%. At the meeting conducted on 24th January, activity reports have been presented focusing on health and education services, potable water supply, agricultural, water and soil conservation, as well as environmental sanitation activities. According to the reports, effort has been exerted to find temporary solution to the potable water shortage to the port city of Massawa, and commendable water and soil conservation activity has been conducted in Imberemi and Dogolai. The report also noted that out of over 2,500 hectares of arable land, only 180 hectares of land has been cultivated due to various reasons. Regarding health service, the report indicated that awareness-raising activities have been conducted with a view to control the prevalence of communicable diseases. Training programs have been organized to village health representatives, and coverage of cervical cancer vaccination has been reached 86.5%. The report went on to say that female school enrollment has reached to 44.5%. And participation of parents committee in the development of teaching learning process has been encouraging, pointing out that the charted out development programs of 2022 have been implemented through activities participation of the public and integrated effort of the government and PFDJ institutions. Mr. Haile Asfaha, administrator of the subzone, said that greening campaigns, water and soil activities, as well as environmental sanitations are among the main programs for 2023. You are watching ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news after a short break. The Rwandan government says it had to take defensive measures after a Congolese combat plane violated its airspace. The Democratic Republic of Congo says that the incident amounts to an act of war. The Rwandan government said its military retaliated after a fighter jet from Democratic Republic of Congo violated its airspace. Rwanda's state broadcaster shared unverified video purporting to show a projectile fired at the plane. The Democratic Republic of Congo denied one of its aircraft had flown over Rwanda, condemning the attack as a deliberate act of aggression as tensions spiral between the neighbors. Rwanda's government said its military had been forced to respond on Tuesday after a Sukhoi 25 from Congo breached its airspace for a third time in recent months. Rwandan government spokesman Yolande Mokolo said in a statement that defensive measures were taken and Rwanda asks the Democratic Republic of Congo to stop this aggression. The two previous cases of alleged violation were reported in November and December, prompting protests from the Rwandan capital, Kigali. Malawi's worst cholera outbreak on record has left more than 1,000 people dead, even as cases have reached 30,621. Health Minister Kumbize Chiponda has said. The death toll announced on Tuesday breached a grim milestone and surpassed the largest record outbreak, which killed 968 people between 2001 and 2002, according to the World Health Organization. Chiponda on Wednesday called on people to take extra care handling the bodies of cholera victims before funerals. People who are dying from cholera may be washed by family members who then prepare funeral feasts. Feasts outbreak of cholera commonly follows these feasts. And now we have a quick review of the top stars. President Isaias met and held talks with Russian Foreign Minister. Modern medical equipment in the southern region. Rwanda fires at Democratic Republic of Congo fighter jet, claiming violation. Malawi cholera death toll passes 1,000 as outbreak spreads. It was Miss Alem Brahana with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us.